Hey guys! So today I wanted to make a video touching base on fitness. Fitness is a topic that I haven't really touched on this channel, but it's become a very huge part of my life that I really wanted to talk to you about it. Fitness has always been an important factor. I've always played sports. I think the longest sport that I did was martial arts for 8+ years. Now I'm doing boxing. I did volleyball and basketball for quite a long time, and swimming was like a good 6 years, I want to say. I've tried many sports and I understand what I like. And with that, I also had a period where I hurt my knees, couldn't really get into the gym. I couldn't do it. It hurt. With that, I did gain weight. Since my injury, I have been able to get back into fitness. Not to say that my knees don't sometimes hurt, they do, but I understand what is good for me, and I also have realized what gets me motivated and such. So this being said, the video that I'm going to do is how to stay motivated for fitness. So the first thing is that everybody needs a type of motivation, whether that is a person, for example, a gym buddy who gets you up in the morning or brings you to the gym right after work when you're exhausted, or it could be like a certain thing or event. Just to clarify, when I say that a long-term goal can be a person, I don't mean that you are doing it for them. I mean that they are keeping track of you and you are happy with having them as a motivator. For example, I personally at the beginning of the year was like, this is my senior year, this is going to be my year. I have done so many things, not only with school, like getting my grades really, really well. Like they were already high before, but like I killed it first semester. But then with the senior activities and stuff. And so I just wanted this to be my year, even personally and physically and mentally. So as for senior activities, along with that is prom. I knew that for prom, I wanted to look good, guys. And so that is basically my motivation, trying to get myself mentally and physically look good for throughout my senior year so that we can go to college strong and to look good for prom. The next step is something very important, which I feel like this is what most people mess up on. Do not go to the gym, go crazy at it, lose all your weight, gain all your muscles, or same thing for diets. Lose all your weight, do eat super, super healthy, restrict yourself on everything, and then once you hit your goal weight or your goal look or your confidence, you go straight back to how your lifestyle was before. That will not work. The best thing that you can do is find a activity that you want. For example, for me, boxing, or find a certain diet, or just restrain yourself from little things that you know you will be able to keep up in the long run. Having a very harsh fitness level or diet on you that is just for your certain event will cause you to most likely break it in the end because it's just too hard. You can't restrain yourself from everything forever. Like that's just not gonna happen. Something that personally keeps me motivated is switch up your workouts. Not only does this have to be like different sports, so say you play volleyball one season and basketball the next, this could also mean when you go to the gym, don't always focus, for example, on abs and have the same like 5 exercises that you always do. Switch it up, do certain abs, certain legs, certain arm exercises. You can even keep like a word sheet or a spreadsheet with all your different activities and just choose some every day for you to do, but you'll still have like other activities. This is really important because if you have the same activities going on and on and on, you will more than likely get bored of it. At least I will. If you find something that you know you're not going to get bored of, perfect. For example, boxing for me is very important and I love it, but I sometimes switch it with an activity that's kind of like a HIIT interval training that is not boxing related, but it still keeps my heart rate up and it keeps me going. This not only is workouts that you switch up, for example, yourself, like I said, at the gym or different sports. This is also, for example, if you have an instructor that you love, for example, cycling or something, switch up your instructors. Don't always go for the same one because instructors do tend to repeat themselves over time. There's just each instructor, just like teachers and any other person, they have a certain style. So they tend to hit all their little activities and then they just kind of repeat themselves. Not that this is a bad thing, but switching up your instructors will allow so that you have new activities, new certain exercises that you just haven't done before. You can even look workouts on Pinterest. That's basically what I did last year when my knees were hurting, when I couldn't really do much. I would go into the living room, roll out of yoga mat, and I would just search on Pinterest exercises that wouldn't cause pain in my legs. So I would do like exercises, arm exercises, ab exercises, just all these extras. And there's so many, you guys. There's hundreds of different series of workouts they can choose. There's like, they teach you how to do it. Pinterest is a good idea if you don't want to go anywhere and you want to just stick at home and do your own stuff. Similar to having your motivation for the long run, it's great to have short-term rewards also. This is a very cheesy example, but think of the days that you feel at your worst. It is probably either you have gotten no sleep and you just decide to dress poorly, or you're just like, let's kick it back today. Oftentimes, when you feel like you just don't look good because of clothes and stuff, you just don't feel good on the inside. And I know it's not just me, but I don't know if that's like everyone, but that's a very good example of dress nicely. Like, go buy some cute yoga pants and shorts and stuff, some Nike Pros. Wear them to the gym and you will feel good. You will want to work out because you will want to go to the gym more often because you need to show those clothes off. Very similarly, give yourself little rewards as you go. Say that you know you want, for example, 30 pounds less, and it doesn't even have to be a certain amount of weight that you want to lose. It could just be hitting the gym a certain amount of times per week. Say you do that, you hit the gym successfully 4 times a week for a month. Get yourself something. Give yourself like a budget for every little interval that you do, and then that way it'll motivate you. You'll want to reach those little mini like intervals or little mini goals that it'll motivate you to reach your bigger one. You get those little surprises. There's small things to create a lifestyle. A very important tip is to make sure you keep yourself accountable. Whether that is having a friend that keeps tabs with you, you could do a type of competition with them. Keep yourself accountable in some way. I personally like to use the health app on my phone. It allows me to keep track of my weight, which is my main concern. But if you know you're not drinking enough water or something, there's also a way for you to enter how much water that you drink. You can also get certain apps that help you and remind you, for example, drink more water, make sure you weigh yourself today. Those are just certain things that you can have a visual for how you're doing. Another example is in my planner, I have a kind of chart where I have every month on the bottom here on the x-axis. On the y-axis, I have up to 31. So say I get to the gym 15 times and the next month 12, I can have a visual of, hey Sandy, you need to keep going to the gym. You missed it by 3 times. You'll see how you decline, or vice versa. You can see that, hey, I used to go to the gym only 10 times a month, and now I'm up here 5 months later and I'm going close to 20 times. It just gives you motivation so you know how you're doing. Another type of like motivational cue that you can do is taking a picture log or like a weight log throughout time. So you often see this on Twitter where people will take a picture of themselves at the very beginning and then either every day for a certain amount of time or every month, and then you see your progress throughout a certain time. That's personally what I'm doing, as well as using the health app and my planner. Just all these little things just keep me posted on like what I need to do. So the picture log, I started it and I go every single Wednesday. I take a picture of myself in my sports bra, in my leggings, and that way I have a visual comparison of where I was at the beginning, where I was last week versus how I am today. If you are keeping a track of a log, for example, as weight or pictures, it is relatively important you take your pictures around the same time for you to see your true progress. By this, I mean that your weight isn't always going to be going down. Not only will you have off days and cheat days that you'll go a little bit up and come back down, your weight just naturally doesn't always follow the same rate. Even if you're eating very healthy, Your weight will sometimes just go a little bit up, but it doesn't mean you're continuing to go up. It's just your body's not going to keep its constant rhythm of everything that's happening in your body. You will sometimes just go up, even if you eat healthier than the last day, and then you'll go straight back down. Because of this, don't overlog anything that you're doing. By this, I mean, don't take too many pictures and become obsessed with it, or weighing yourself every single day because you feel as though you need to. Your weight, first of all, won't have that much difference from one day to another. You will see the main difference over a week, for example. I'm not trying to critique anyone who does weigh themselves every day, because if that is important to you, then go ahead. But I'm talking about if you care about that 0.1 kilogram, 0.5 of a pound that you gained, and then you went back up and went back down, and you get so aware of those numbers in a negative way, that's just negatively gonna affect you. For example, I can't be like kind of obsessed with my numbers and be like, oh no, yesterday I went up 0.2 pounds and now today I'm 0.3 up, and then that's just going to cause you to not be motivated. You see that scale going up and it's only been 2 days. Maybe you're having that little fluctuation. If you do it every week, then you'll have a better telling to what it is. Generally, from what I've tracked, if I do the same day over a certain amount of weeks, I tend to have a rather steady going down scale because I'm not weighing myself every day. I've let those fluctuations move throughout the week for me to have like a more constant pattern. Anything that you do for going to the gym, even keeping yourself healthy, it is very important as it is for you. Even, for example, me prom, it is still for me. It is not for anyone else that tells me, hey Sandy, you need to lose weight. That is not the way about going to the gym. You should be doing it for yourself, for your own confidence, for your own how you want to look physically. This said, if you feel as though you're confident in yourself right now, keep doing what you're doing. It does not mean you need to lose any more weight. Just know what a healthy lifestyle is and follow it. If you're confident in yourself, then there you go. If you're not comfortable with yourself, you need to understand that if you put the effort in losing weight or getting healthy, building muscles, anything that it may be that is equivalent to having a better lifestyle, getting more fitness in, then you will see the scale moving how you want it to be. You just need to stay motivated. This said, to summarize this all up, I think that the most important tips is to have that long-term goal, whether that is a person, for yourself, your confidence of better lifestyle. That is very important. And the next thing is to don't overdo it and understand that your body will fluctuate. So honestly, keep pushing yourself, not excessively, but keep pushing yourself, something that you know that you can keep track of. Even switching out, for example, that soda that you always take for a bubbly water, or anything that small switches. Say you always take a hamburger when you go out, just make that small switch, take off that top bun, and that way it'll already be less calories and definitely taste as good. Those small switches that you do will affect you in the long run. That's everything that I wanted to touch base on today. I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time. Fitness has become a very big part of my life this year, and I've noticed that it made myself more happy because I'm more confident in myself. I feel better. Mentally, I feel stronger. I feel a lot less tired generally. Sometimes those little homework at school kill me. Overall, if you have a healthier lifestyle, fitness in terms of food, anything, you will feel better, and I really want all you guys to be able to feel better. That's all I have for today. I really hope you guys like this type of fitness video. It's a little different. I don't normally do these types of videos, but I've been into fitness a lot more lately that I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. It's very important to me. I hope that you guys do like it, and make sure and comment down below if there's any other fitness videos that you guys would be interested in. That's it for now. Bye, guys!